Okay, part 2. I am back. Now, I'm not going to have these in any particular order because I have forgotten what day we did what. So, I'm going to go ahead and I got to glue this and show you as I just pull out. So, here is one of the cards we made. This was one of the classes. Now, when I make my cards, some of them I will put the inserts. Most of them I won't. I won't necessarily put the same sentiment that she shows because it depends. I have a lot of sentiments and I make my own sentiments going towards what cards I'm going to, utilize for what it is I'm going to do. So, that was one of the cards with one of the classes. This was one that we also made. And this was an interactive page, which was so cool. And I learned how to do this. So up here I have 3 tags. And you can write whatever you want on the back. And in the front, you can add a picture. So it makes it really cute and convenient. There's a pocket here. It's just so decorated, so pretty, and so beautifully that... a picture goes here. Like I said, it all depends on your picture, but it really outlines the picture itself. I'm trying to find a picture so I can show you. Here we go. So this one here, you see how it outlines. It gives you an outline of the picture. And then another picture goes here, right here, which is really nice. And then you also have a pocket here. And this has tags in it. So you can put a picture in the front and you can put a picture in the back. It all depends on you. But to me, I feel like this page is like a gift. It's a gift to me because you have so many places that you can put pictures. And you can, she shows you all these techniques on how to make this and stuff. And then this goes like this, but this goes sliding in this pocket here. And this was one of the pages we created. I love this page. I'm going to be making more of this page. The techniques, ladies, if you're an Anna Griffen fan, I know it's expensive. I do mine in payments, so it doesn't get me as much. But this page, I think this page, I did it a little bit crooked, but she did 2 pages. I made this little thing here so that one can go here, but she did it like one go here and then another one go on top here. But I just made it so that one page would go on the front. So I made the little boxes behind, but she showed us how to do this wreath. This was another page. This wasn't a page that we made in class. I also have been scrapbooking on the side myself. So I will show you some of the pages that I created. This was another card that we made in class, which I thought was absolutely beautiful. We ribboned it through. I loved that. This was another project we made, another card in class. And I used all my scraps for this card here. Some of them I need to glue down more. But I made these with just scraps. This was another one we made, just so interactive. These all come up like this. It's kind of like a ruffled look. Really unique, really different, really nice, really pretty. It's just very, very unique techniques that she shows you in class that you can carry on through doing your cards and stuff. This is going to be a long video because I do have quite a bit. This was another project we made in class, another scrapbook layout we made in class, which I really, really loved. This was a beautiful page, and what we did here, I'm going to give this to my daughter. This was weaved back here, right? This was weaved back here. And then this was a little pocket that we created to make it as like a bouquet, a flower bouquet. This was really nice. I really liked it, that one. This was another one that we made using flowers. And there was a technique she showed us on this. I think this page is stunning as well. We also made this other card. And it kind of goes like this. Stands up like that. That was a pretty card we made as well. This was a page that I didn't put down a photo mat. Basically, that's all it really needs is a photo mat in here, possibly in here, or just one in the middle. So I didn't put a photo mat down because I don't know what picture I'm actually going to put there. This was also another technique that she showed us with the ruffling of the frames here, which was really nice. And it stands up, and you put a picture there in the middle. Just nice technique with the ruffle. I didn't bring out my ruffles. I will pull them out as I fill them. These were two other cards we made. This one with the ruffle, and we also made this one with one of the frames. I think these are stunning cards. Very, very beautiful cards we made. We made so many things. There's still one page. I believe there's still 2 pages that I haven't created, and about 3 or 4 more cards that I didn't get done. And this page here, she did, I made it my own. She did something as, I think a picture went here and a picture went here. And there was a bunch of strips coming down, interacting strips. I did my own thing. I did 2 bunches of strips with ribbon here and did 2 pictures up here. I really like the way that came out. This was another class we took, and we made this page as well. Love this page. I think it came out stunning. I love the technique we did. I will be using this technique to do it again. This was one of the pages that we made, and I used paper that I had. This is a pocket here. 2 pages go there. I mean, 2 pictures go there. Another picture can go here. You have your journal right here to journal. Then there's another peekaboo pocket right over here. And that is another page we made. I just used different paper. And then this one was really pretty too. I haven't finished decorating it, but it is like a storybook. I still have to go back and I want to make the frames for this. And now that I got that pink paper, I'll probably go back and make the frames for this. But this was, she kind of had it at a tilt, and she had it just 2 pages. And all these other pages were wasted. So I went ahead and did my own pages, and I need to fill that up. These were, she had a collection called Jack, and we made some manly cards. Now, this is going to be for my son-in-law to be. I'm going to put a gift card here in this pocket. This was really a nice card. I really like this paper. I love this collection. This was another one which was really fun, and this one is, it's a tie between the 2. I don't know exactly which one I'm going to use for him, but this one has a little belly band, and you can put pictures on both sides here. So I might do something like that with him and my daughter. And then this is a pocket that it goes on here like so. And then this is the card. Very, very pretty. Now, this one is one that I kind of went and did my own thing. She had done these flags all the way to the point of the picture. I didn't care for that, so I did my own thing. I used the Jack collection, and I'm going to keep this page for my grandson's softball. This one was a great technique. I did add the pictures in here. I used a square die to tuck them in. I did do the paper that she wanted us to do. This was a great technique. It kind of folds in and out. It interacts. But this was supposed to be decor, but I put a picture in the middle here, so I liked it like that better. Here's another manly card that we made. I did honey. She did something else, but I thought that was a cool card. And we used the same technique as we did here on the card. So you can kind of see it better, how it laps over kind of as a diagonal. Really cool. This was another technique. I did like this one as well. This one here was really cool. It's like a double frame, and then you put the 4 pictures inside. I really, really like this technique. I will be using it again. This is another technique that I used from this technique. I passed it on to the card. They did something a little bit different, but I went ahead and did this. This one was quite interesting, quite different. This was, I didn't tack these down, but they're kind of like a peekaboo picture here. I did tack these flaps are open, but these are down, tacked down. This was a very different technique. Here was another card that has the same thing as that page I showed you with a tag here. And then this is the same kind of thing, but in a card form. You put a picture here, you put a picture here, and then this goes popped into here. Love that. This was another one. We made so many. This was another page that she showed on how to do some weaving with amongst the paper. Let me fold this back. I didn't know that was that way. Okay. There we go. This one was a weaving technique she showed us how to do. We're supposed to weave the 3 here. I went ahead of the game and I just weaved one, and I needed to weave the other 2, but that's when you follow the pictures and you don't follow the class. This one I did my own thing. I pulled some purple flowers that I had, and I did a different, this was the border that she told us how to do, but I went ahead and put a lavender picture here, a lavender frame. I don't know what color she had, but I kind of went rogue on this one, did my own thing. And then I also made some pages as well. I did this one here. I did this one here. And then I did this one of my grandson and my husband. This was using the Jack collection. I really, really like that collection. So those are all the pages that I did. I had already started doing my own pages. And then I have 2 more that I'm going to show you that didn't fit in this box. But all of these we did in class. And I love all of them. I love all the techniques that I learned. It's so much fun when you have the pictures to put in them, the memories that you can go back and reminisce on, especially if you have notation of the occasion. I love create. I will continue to do create as long as I can. It's just so much fun. You learn so many things. She teaches you techniques, and just so much you take out of it. Not only do you create friendships, but this is not sponsored or anything, but I just think it's a great experience. If those of you that really love her items, and I suggest you take a class because you won't regret it. It's just so much fun. It really is. I enjoy myself every year that I do it. I'm going to continue to do it as long as I can, because it's just so much fun. I really like it. And you get your money's worth because you make so many things. I mean, this is a whole album. I just have to go back and I have to make the opposite pages. And then that way I'll have a complete album, which will be nice. And these all fit in the box that all the paper came in, and they don't get squished because they're in there. Let me show you these other really dimensional pages that I made that didn't fit in that box. Here was one of the cards. I made that out of scraps, and I made this page out of scraps as well. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It would be great framed. Sorry about moving the camera, but you can also not only frame this would be beautiful, and I think I'm going to frame this. I'm going to put a picture of me and my daughter shopping for dresses for her wedding. I'm going to put that picture of us there. And I will buy a shadow box to put this in at Michael's so I can hang it in my craft room. I really love that page. And I did that out of scraps. And I also did this one out of scraps as well. I did this kind of technique here, and I used some Prima Roses. I got to go back and really glue down this stuff because I didn't glue it that great. I also made a 2-page layout of my grandson and his soccer. I really like the way these came out. This is for the book that I'm creating for him. I used square dies and photo frames. And then this is another page that I made for 4th of July. I used a card of Anna's, and I just made it like that. I got these stars at Hobby Lobby, and I got this firework wooden piece at Hobby Lobby too. And then this one I started, but it didn't finish. So that is what I have been doing. I have been super busy, having fun, scrapbooking and enjoying myself. I really like everything, how it came out, how it all came together. I enjoyed it very much. And yeah, let me know what you all think below. I know this video got a little long, but I did want to show you all what I created, because I will be putting the box away until I get the other pages done. And then I'll come back on and show you my pages. They'll probably be a little bit different. I have a lot of plans that I want to do, that I want to make, a lot of things that I'm going to create. I bought a couple of Kathy Orda Phenomenon, Paper Phenomenon, I believe that's her website. I bought a couple of classes, probably like 4 classes or maybe 5 classes to make some books, because I want to do some different kind of interacting books. So I'm going to be doing that. I'll come in and show you that. This weekend, I don't have any plans. So I will be crafting all day on Saturday and all day on Sunday. Till next time, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Until next time, bye now.